Hi, this is Paul from HR TV Repairs Belfast. Today I'm going to show you the how to troubleshoot the fault and 65-inch LED TV. This one is model number 65, I think. 65LB730V, which is one of the newest ones. It's a huge TV, 65-inch. It consists of 14 long LED strings. I can't remember how many diodes are in each string, but it's a long one. And the reason for having so many of them is that it doesn't require such a high voltage, because each strip consists of, say, about 20 diodes, which are all in series, like a Christmas tree. The sum of the voltage, the total voltage, which is actually here, which is supplied from the supply section, switching section here, is divided into the number of the LEDs in the string. So the voltage will be much lower, about 4 volts at each of the LEDs. Okay, so basically, as you can see here, there's a array of 14 MOSFET transistors, and each of the returns here, these are the returns points from the LED strings. They are directly connected to the drains of each of those MOSFET transistors. And the current flowing for each of the LEDs is controlled by this chip, which is basically the brightness or the backlight intensity or dimming controller chip, or IC. So the pulses sent from this chip to the gates of each of those MOSFETs switch on and off the transistor. And the current flowing from each of the LED strings is not connected directly to the ground, but also across a tiny low ohm resistor. In this case, it's 1.5 ohm. Okay. So the current flowing through each of the LED strings goes through the transistor and the resistor to the ground. Okay, so what that means is that there's a little voltage here on the source of that transistor, which is also sampled by the chip. And if that voltage is abnormal as a result of the LED being faulty in the screen, for example, if the LED is open circuit, there will be missing voltage at one of those points and no voltage here on this resistor, which tells the chip to stop stop the supply to that IC, which in turn stops switching of the supply, the output supply, to the LED strings, all of them. Okay, and another situation, another case, it could be the LED being faulty in the script, but not open circuit, but short circuit, or overburning, or something's wrong with the LED, and the voltage across it will be much higher than the rest of the LEDs in the string. And what this causes is actually much higher voltage in one of the points here, which in turn causes much higher voltage across. Well, the voltage across will be the same, but here in this point, the source, it will be much higher than the 13 for the rest of them, 13 of them. So one of them will be different, will be abnormal compared to the other 13. You know, so that tells the chip there's a problem without the LED strings. Okay, it's all measurable. The oscilloscope or the voltmeter here. The time of the measurement is quite quick. You have to have a quite fast meter to tell you which one of the is at fault. This one is that much way that will reduce the time of the troubleshooting, because you know which of the LED strings is at fault. You don't have to strip the whole screen and check all the LEDs. You know directly which one is faulty, because that's why you have some of those test points here on this side of the board, which is quite handy to measure them, because the board is actually mounted this side of the TV. So you just touch with your voltmeter here, and you know which string is the voltage on which string is different than the others, and you know straight away. So guys, thanks for watching the video. If there's any questions about this circuit or this topology circuit, I'll be glad to explain. And also If you want to modify a mod circuit like this to reduce the current, the strength of the LED strings, I probably will make another video on this. But basically, you can reduce the current, the load current or the current flowing through the LEDs by modifying this circuit. But that will be probably shown or illustrated in the next video. Thanks for watching. If there's any questions, please give me comments or just write and send me or write to me directly. Thanks very much.